Beautiful people, we are back for another vlog. It is currently Monday and it's a beautiful day outside. So right now we're gonna go grab some coffee from Starbucks because I haven't been there in a minute and I haven't had a cold brew in a long time. So I'm feeling that, and then I'm gonna head over to Lemoyne to do some work with my boy Adrian. You already know on grains and some other stuff like that. And then we'll see where else the day brings us. I know I have to run to the store for a few things, so we might do that. But yeah, we blessed, man. We blessed. I cut the hair a little bit, cut it down a little bit. I gave myself a cut a few days ago, so we chilling. This the fit. Let me show y'all the fit, man. A little going out fit, nothing crazy. Just wanted to, start exercising some of the pants I have. You feel what I mean? So got the Converse, kind of same color Converse. We got the ring, and me, and my bag just dropped, so we gonna do that. But yeah, we about to head out. Let's get it. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. Gonna get to it. I haven't really used this mic much, so I'm gonna try it real quick to see what the vibe is like when you have the mic in. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna put it right here. Oh, hold on, it's not on. See if it connects. Yo. Alright, it says it's on. Hold on now. We're gonna put it on and we're gonna... Nah, I don't like that because it's messing with my collar. I don't know what to do. We just gonna hold it. We just gonna hold it. I can't really tell if it sounds how it sounds right now because I haven't really used it, so y'all can let me know. Oh, if there's a big difference, but let's get it. Let's run to the Starbucks. Yeah, it's hot today. It's 65 degrees. We love that. We love that. All right. Oh, nope. That ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. But we're good. Honestly, I'm about to take the mic off for right now, just cause it's difficult to try to drive and do all that. And you gotta be safe out here, so we're gonna take it off. It's off. So I don't know if there's a big difference, but y'all can let me know. It's off. The Tao Te Ching. I really enjoy this as like a daily little morning practice, We did a little bit of meditation, a little bit of journaling, and we got into the Tao. So I'm gonna show y'all real quick. This is Syracuse, New York. Yeah, it's little flurries of snow. It's like 30, it still looks like winter out here. It's like 30, 33 degrees, but it feels like 21 with the wind. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the YMCA and run on the treadmill. We got 8 miles, so that's what we're gonna do. Nice cup of coffee, Gotta wait at least an hour after waking before you drink coffee, just so you're not like tripping throughout the day. You don't have that crash, you know what I mean? But what's on my heart this morning is to just continue to check in with yourself. Continue to check in and figure out what you need from you. You know what I mean? A lot of times we get so caught up in the hustle and bustle of life that we forget to kind of like give ourselves space and really check in internally on what we're feeling, what we need, what's going on. You know what I mean? So just don't forget to tend to that, because it's so important on your journey to make sure that you're giving yourself that time to figure out what you need and showing up for yourself, because a lot of us, that's where the stress and the internal frustration comes from. The anxiety is just not giving ourselves space to really like sit and feel and observe and be there for ourselves. You know what I mean? So shout out to my man at Wicked Aromas. This is 100% soy wax, all natural soy wax candle. I didn't even know that was a thing until I did some research, but that's like the healthiest that you can go. It doesn't use anything. It uses stuff straight from plants. So if you're ever trying to be more like eco-friendly, go to the soy wax candles. But it's Wicked, WICK.ED aromas, fragrance wickedaromas.com. Go tap in. It's great stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get ourselves ready, head to the whip, and then go to the Y. Get 8 to 10 miles in light. Nothing, because it's today's Tuesday, so it's a light run day. So the way I pushed everything up a day. So usually what I was doing, I was starting my runs on Monday. I was starting my workouts on Monday all the way up until Saturday, and Sunday would be kind of my rest day. But I flipped it because Saturdays are the run club here in Syracuse, and I like to go to that. So rather than making that my long day, I made that my like active recovery day. So Monday is rest day, so it's lift and then, functional mobility. Tuesday, 8 to 10 miles. Wednesday, 8 to 10 miles. Tuesday is any pace. Wednesday is just a little bit faster than whatever I did Tuesday, but not by much, right? So if I did 8:45 minute pace, then on Wednesday I'll do like 8:20 or 8 minutes. You know what I mean? Something like that. Whatever my legs feel. And then Thursday is speed day on the track, right? So we have a track workout. Friday is tempo run. So, between, 8 and 12, anything in there at a tempo run. So tempo space, so progressively getting faster all the way to the end. Saturday is a light active recovery day. So that's when I'll do the run club. We'll run like 3 miles there, very light, chill, get my legs under me. Sunday is my longer run, so 13 miles up. Monday's the rest day, and then we repeat. So yeah, today is starting the 3rd or 4th week of consistent runs. So feeling good. I'm definitely getting faster, definitely enjoying the journey. So yeah, we're gonna go to the Y, start off the day, and get to it. Be different. Focus. This is what I be talking about, man. I should not be having to wear a puffer coat, a little bubble coat in March. Excuse me, April now. It's April. Like, come on, bruh. It's alright though. It's alright. We still blessed regardless. So, we about to head out though. Gonna be a nice little I thought that was my keys. It's gonna be a nice little 8 to 10 mile run. You already know how we rock, man. No sun, but we still have fun. It's crazy. Too cold, man. Too cold. But that's why I'm leaving Syracuse, yo. I promise. Like, this is really like probably like the sole reason I could not stay is because of the weather. Like, if I'm not mistaken, Syracuse is like top 5 in the country in least amount of sunlight. So that right there is already a glaring issue for me. But on top of that, it's also one of the top 10, places that gets the most snow. So it's like, hold on, bro. I was like, hold on, bro. We're going to have to figure something else out. But, and in the first 2 years I was here, when I was at Lemoyne playing basketball, the winters were mild. So it was my first time really experiencing a Syracuse winter, and it was very mild. Like, it was not crazy. And I was like, okay, this isn't bad. I could do this. But everybody was telling me, like, bro, this isn't normal, bro. Like I'm telling you, you haven't seen the regular winter. I was like, nah, bro, I don't want to see a regular winter if this ain't regular. And this last winter, we saw a regular winter, and I said, yeah, nah, there's no way I'm doing this again. Nope. Nah, I gotta go back down south or to the west. We gonna figure it out. But yeah, so we blessed. There's some personal things that I don't think I've expressed it a lot on the channel or with you guys, but
you know, my older brother, I'm not going to get into details or anything, but my older brother, you know, has had a lot of struggles with mental health, and it's an area that it's very tough, you know, especially on me and my mom, just because, you know, that's big bro and that's our firstborn. So it's something that we're constantly having to navigate, and, you know, I really do try my best to not allow, you know, what my brother is going through to make me start to, you know, take some of my energy away and affect what I'm doing. You know, I've learned that it can be very easy to fall susceptible to, you know, when you have people that you love going through tough things, to, you know, allow it to kind of get in the way of what you're doing. And I don't mean that in a selfish way. I mean that in a way of, like, the best thing I can do for my brother is continue to be the best version of myself and show up and do the things that, you know, align with my highest self. And so I really just try to focus on that every day. But I definitely have my moments and my days where it's really tough thinking about what he's going through. And like I said, I'm not going to get into details because just not going to do that. But I love that dude to death, and I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that, you know, he can get back on his feet and get back to the person that I know he is, man. He's so talented. He's so gifted. Beautiful individual, man, inside and out. And so mental health is not a game. You know, I obviously I've had my struggles, you know, being diagnosed with bipolar back in 2021 and 2022, and, you know, I had to go through that whole journey of being in the hospital and stuff. And luckily for me, you know, I was able to come out the other end, and it was really a blessing in disguise for me. But, you know, it's not always like that for people. So you just got to be mindful, you know what I mean? Be mindful of that, and make sure that you're showing up for yourself and your mental health, because it's so important. So that's what I got going on a little bit later. I just got to hop on a call with him and see how he's doing. So we're going to do that. But, yeah, we're going to go get this running and start off the day well. It's a beautiful day. About to listen to some Nems. Shout out to Nems, man. He dropped a new album. He's probably my favorite UK rapper right now. Nems, Skepta's up there. I'm not talking about who's the best. I'm talking about who's my favorite. So, yeah, we about to do that. But, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Beautiful people. All right, we are back to the crib. I ended up only running 6 miles just because of time, because I do gotta hop on this call, and I don't want to be late, and I didn't want to be sweaty on it. So ran 6 miles at like a 8:20, 8:30 pace, very light, none easy. Like I said, Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the easy days. So yeah, light work. But yeah, we're going back to the crib. Gonna get a good shower in and then hop on this call. But yeah, it's just the consistency, showing up daily, you know, staying with it every day. It's not always going to look perfect. It's not always going to feel perfect, but just you showing up every day, man. I promise you that's what progress, you know what I mean? Like, that's when you see progress. That's what the journey is about. Like, you showing up every day to the best of your ability. And like we said, you showing up every day doesn't mean you're always going to make every right decision. You're not always going to be at the top of your game. But, like, just the fact that you're willing to show up through the tough times, through the tough emotions and feelings and thoughts and waves of life, ebbs and flows. I mean, that's what the journey is about. You know what I mean? That's what the journey is about. So just keep on striving to be the best you, and everything's going to work out. And I realized, too, I could have ran outside. I could have ran outside today. I'm not tripping because it is an easy day, but I could have ran outside because it's not as cold as it was when I first woke up. So I already kind of planned it in my mind that I was gonna go to the treadmill. When I woke up and I saw that snow, I was like, yeah, nah. But I got really good sleep last night too. I needed that. I took my time, stretched, read, you know, really set myself up for bed, and then got some good sleep. So we blessed.
One thing I've learned on the chase to a better life is you can't be trying to be too cool. The chase is literally embarrassing. It's humbling. You know, it's outside of yourself. You're chasing something that you've never done before, and you're putting yourself out there in a way you never have before. I saw a video where she said Cardi B, when she was trying to come up and she was trying to become Cardi B, and she had made Bodak Yellow, she was posting her song on her Instagram like 5 times a day saying, go stream my song, go listen to this song. And without that embarrassing moment, all those moments of her posting it back and back and back, you know how many followers she probably lost? How many people was like, yo, probably give it up? That's the chase. You have to put yourself out there to the point to where it's embarrassing. But you have to also not care about it being embarrassing, because you are trusting that vision that's in your head. Like, don't try to be
Don't try to be too cool when you're trying to pursue the best version of yourself in the vision. I like that. I really do like that. Because I remember, especially at the beginning of my journey, when it came to like content, doing the podcast, stuff like that. Like, I mentally, in my mind, I was like, you have to be okay with not being good at something at first. And you have to be okay with some like internal embarrassment, like some like weird feelings or weird thoughts, like, what are people going to think of this? Or dang, this doesn't look that good, whatever it is. Like, you have to be willing to go through that process, right? In order to get to where you're trying to be. Because in order to be good at something, you have to be willing to be bad at something first. You feel what I mean? So whatever, anybody out there who's trying to start something or, you know, pursue a certain lane or path, and you're a little worried about what will people think, or not being good at something, or, and, you know, the embarrassment that comes with it. Listen, all of those things are truly illusions. Just take it one step at a time and enjoy the process. Like, enjoy the process. Don't be so, you know, rigid about it, right? This isn't like, you know, gun to your head, if you don't do this. No, it's a journey of creativity, of expression, of growth, and enjoy every step of the way. So right now we're gonna go get a leg workout in, and then that's it. That's what we got. Deuces. It's time to run to the stove. Cause your boy has to get white rice. White rice and something else. I think honey. I gotta get honey. And I want to say that's it. Probably something else on there too. I'm gonna check my list. But white rice, honey. Let me see what else. Kimchi. Okay. See, that's why you do the list. I got that. Yep. I got dates. Okay, let's do it. Kimchi, honey, and rice. We are going to the cooperative market. That's my favorite store. You know, I'm thinking that I might actually go for a walk too after I grab these things, just because it's nice as far as the sun out. And trust me, going for a walk is always a great idea. So we're gonna go do that. But my favorite store. It's just the way that you want it. Got that honey. I just grabbed the kimchi. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Bag secured. Syracuse Cooperative Market. It's the GOAT. Oh. Hi. She was trying to park. I might have to go for a walk, bro. It's nice. It's low-key perfect running weather because it's not too cold. But it has like a nice breeze. It's one of them things that like, when you get warm. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna switch over to the DJI. But what I was saying is, it's low-key perfect weather for a run. Excuse me, for a run because it's like, it's not freezing, but it's cold to where like the sun's out. If you start running and you get warm, it's gonna feel great. It's gonna feel great. About 40 degrees, yeah, 40. That 40 to 50 range, that's the money when it comes to run. Y'all feel me? It's the money when you comes to run. But I got my rice, kimchi, kombucha, of course. If you know me, you know I love that kombucha, man. And I got this yerba energy drink. I'm gonna try that. And then honey. And then we got the honey. So yeah, we're gonna go drop this off, and then I got some time. I really might go for a walk, listen to a podcast, and just chill out the rest of the day. I ain't gonna lie. What I need to do is tonight, I gotta go to Le Moyne, my alma mater, go edit this podcast and upload it for tomorrow. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's gonna be the rest of our day. So, and then we gotta eat dinner. We gotta do all that. So we shall see what the rest of the day unfolds. Beautiful people. So I just finished. Dropped the groceries off at my crib, but now I'm running back over that way because I'm gonna go to my boy Fouts and Trent. They're my former teammates, and they still play at Le Moyne. So I'm gonna go over to their crib, chop it up with them for a little bit. Just say what's up. I love those dudes, man. So it's dope that, you know, they live very close and I could stop by, especially with me leaving now. So I'm like, let me cherish these moments, you know, before that distance becomes greater. So I'm about to head over there, chop it up with them for a little bit, and then I'll probably come back home, eat dinner, and then edit for the rest of the night, and that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna catch you over at my boy Trent and Fouts' crib. We out here. My dog. My boy Fouts 6'9", point forward for real. My dog. 6'9.4. What up, gang? It's just you in here? This is the vlog, bro. I told him about you, bro. My boy 6'9.4 right there. What you doing? You chilling?
What camera is that?
DJI.